guys, welcome back to my channel, Makeup with V. Today I'm going to be taking you through how I achieved this green smoky eye look. Let's get right on into it. First off, I'm going to secure some scotch tape to the sides of my eye to create a nice clean line. When that's nice and secure, I'm going to go ahead and pop a transition shade in my crease and that outer corner. I'm going to be using the Salted Caramel shade from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Once that's all nicely blended, I'm going to take this gorgeous emerald green Charlotte Tilbury palette and I'm going to pop that bottom shade on the inner third of my eyelid. I did have to go in with some MAC Fix Plus on my brush and reapply over the top of that to make it really pop. Now from the NARS Loaded Eyeshadow Palette, I'm going to take the shade Real, which is a gorgeous matte black, and I'm going to be buffing that into the outer third of my eyelid, trying to create that nice smoky effect. Now back into the Charlotte Tilbury Rebel palette, I'm going to be taking this glittery khaki green and popping that on the center of my lid. This shade has a really beautiful kind of flecks of glitter, which is really going to make the center of my eye pop, and it's also going to help blend the eyelid and create a nice gradient so there aren't any harsh lines. I'm just going to add a little bit more black to the outer third of my eye and also along the crease, making sure it's really nice and smoky. Now for my favorite bit, taking off the scotch tape and revealing a nice clean line. So here you have the first stages of this smoky eye look. I swear the scotch tape is such a lifesaver. It's so quick and so easy. Now onto the rest of my face. I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this primer. It gives me a really nice even base. Now onto my foundation. Of course, I'm going to be using my trusty Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation, and I am in the shade ECRU. So I'm just going to be placing that on my face with a foundation brush and then gently buffing that into my skin with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Now onto concealer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer and I am in the shade Ivory. This concealer does an amazing job of covering up my blemishes and also does an amazing job at really brightening my face. I'm going to be blending in all the large areas of concealer with my Real Techniques blending sponge, and when it gets to the more precise bits around my eyes, I'm going to be using a concealer brush. Now onto the bake. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder to bake underneath my eyes and also along any other areas of the concealer where I think it's going to creep. While that powder is doing its job, I'm going to go onto my eyebrows. I'm going to be combing through and I'm also going to be using my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to be using this black eyeliner pencil from the brand 16 brand. And I'm going to be popping this on my waterline on the outer third. And then I'm going to be taking this beautiful teal eyeliner from Ciate. It's their Wonder Wand Gel Kohl Liner. And I'm going to be placing that on the inner waterline. It's really hard to film, so I skipped that. Now to finish off with the eyeshadows, I'm going to be taking this beautiful teal and popping that on my lower lash line. So to finish off the whole eye look, I've just popped some mascara on. Now for contour, I'm going to be taking the Dior Blush and Contour Stick. using this technique that I learnt from Shani, who is a YouTuber, and you're placing the cream contour on the sponge and dabbing it on so that you don't ruin any of your beautiful foundation. Now to set that cream contour, I'm going to be using the light filtering contour powder from Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to be doing a light powder contour. I don't want to do anything too crazy for this look because I want to focus mainly on the eyes. I'm going to be placing a bit of that contour powder on my forehead too, just to create some more dimension to my face. Now to give my face some colour, I'm going to be taking this True Bronze Pressed Powder from Clinique in the shade Sunkissed, and I'm going to be buffing that into my cheeks and onto my forehead just to make me look not so ghostly pale. To clean up any bronzer that I might have bought a little bit too low down on the sides of my cheeks, I'm going to be taking that Laura Mercier loose powder and creating a nice clean line. Onto blush, I'm going to be taking the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Royal from Tarte. It's a really gorgeous cool toned blush that's going to go really nicely with this look. For highlight, I used the Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in the shade Iridescent and popping that on my cheekbones. Oh my gosh, isn't it so beautiful? So obsessed with this highlighter right now. So popping that on my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and also on my Cupid's bow. To highlight my brow bone, I almost forgot, I'm going to be taking this cream shiny shade in the Charlotte Tilbury palette, popping that just underneath my brow bone and also on the inner corners of my eyes, just for the final touches on this eye look. Now to wipe away the rest of that powder and see how it leaves a really nice clean line. For lips, I'm going to be taking this lip liner from Colourpop in the shade Notion, and I'm going to be lining my lips. This is a beautiful deep berry tone. Really, really excited to use it with this eye look. Now taking the liquid lipstick and filling in the rest of my lips. And there you have it. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I've just curled my hair and put on my clothes for going out tonight. To finish up today's look, I have done a bit of highlighting on my collarbones and a little bit of bronzer just underneath and above to really make them pop. I'm wearing this top tonight, so I really wanted to make sure that everything was looking really nice and shiny and was really highlighting some really beautiful features. I've definitely gone for an old Hollywood glam look this evening. I had so much fun playing around with that Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I will list all the products that I used down below, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!